everyone, welcome to Service Gyan. In this session, we will talk about checklist and how to add checklist to an HR service, and also we will see how created checklist can be saved as template and reused in HR cases. So let's proceed with the definition first. A checklist acts as a reminder to the HR agents to ensure that the procedure or steps are followed to resolve the HR case or task. A checklist can be added automatically or we can also add it manually. So to add checklist manually, HR agents will have to open the HR case in which they want checklist to be added and then they can add it. And to add checklist automatically to HR case, we will have to attach it to an HR service, and when the HR service is requested, checklist will automatically get added to the created HR case. Now let's see the first approach, how to add checklist automatically when HR case gets created. So let's navigate to our personal developer environment and try to find any HR case which does not have checklist already configured. So under HR administration, you will get a module HR service configuration where all our HR service resides. So let's select the HR service which we have already configured in the previous session, that is medical reimbursement request. So this is the medical reimbursement request. Let's click on that and open it. Now here you can see that we have a checklist tab over here. Now to add the checklist, we can click on this drop down icon and click on create new button. And let's add few checklists. Now so we have configured 4 checklists for this HR service. Now let's save it. Now let's validate whether checklist is getting attached to the HR case or not. So to validate, we will have to create an HR case with this HR service name, and let's see whether it's getting attached or not. Let's click on create new case button and select any user. So medical reimbursement request is our HR service, and let's submit it. So the whatever the checklist we have configured for this HR service, it should get attached to the created HR case. Now here we can see that the checklist is automatically get attached to the HR case when we have created the HR case with the HR service medical reimbursement request. So in the same manner, uh, if you configured any checklist for any HR service, and when you will create any HR case, it will automatically get attached to the HR case. So we have seen how we can attach checklist automatically. Now let's see how we can attach it manually to any HR case. So for that we will have to select any HR case. So let's select any HR case already created. So let's see whether it has any checklist configured or not. So here you can see that this HR case doesn't have any checklist configured, and the HR service is direct deposit inquiry. So let's here add a checklist. We can put testing 1, testing 2. Now we have added the checklist for this HR case. Let's save it. So now here you can see that the checklist has been added to this particular HR case. Now we will see how this checklist can be used for some other HR cases. Whatever we have configured, the testing 1 and testing 2, if you want this checklist to be used for some other HR case, then how we can do that. So for that, once you have created the checklist, you will have to save this checklist as saved as template. So once you will click on this icon here, you will get an option save as template. So let's click on that. So we can provide any meaningful name so that it can be identified when needed. Also, you can put restrictions like for which group this checklist template will be available. So let's put any random group as for now. Let's put HR only and save it. So now we have saved this checklist as a template. Now let's open any HR case and try to attach this checklist template whether it is available for some other HR case or not. Let's open the list of HR cases and let's select this one. So here you can see that this HR case also doesn't have any checklist configured, and if you want to add the previous configured checklist template, so click on that, and here you can see that we have an option, a checklist for deposit, to add to this HR case. So once you will click on that, it will automatically get added to this HR case. So in this manner, if checklist is not configured for any HR case and you want to reuse that checklist, then you can save as template, and later on you can use that template in any HR cases. Now we will see how to delete a checklist template. So like if you want to delete the checklist from any HR cases, you can just click on this icon and remove checklist. It will get removed. But how we can delete the checklist template we have created right now? So for that, you will have to navigate to checklist underscore. This table. So you can see that we have created a checklist template, that is checklist for deposit, and it is residing under this table. So if you want to delete it, you will have to select and just delete it. So now if you will want to add this checklist, this option will not be available. For example, let's reload this form. And if you will click on this icon, so here you can see that now the checklist template is not available because we have deleted from that table, but it will be still available on the form on which we have added earlier. For example, we have added in this HR case. Let's reload this. We have already deleted, but here you can see that it's still present over here. So if you want to remove from any HR case, then you will have to perform it manually. So you will have to click on the icon and remove checklist, then it will get removed particularly from that HR case. It will not remove from any HR cases if you are removing from the templates one. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching and please subscribe the channel.